Hey YouTube, this is Lucy from Kbeautyhobbit.com. In today's video, I am going to talk about all the different ways to get free Korean beauty and skincare, and you don't even have to have a blog. All the places I'm going to talk about to get free skincare are completely legitimate. I have used all of them personally, so you don't have to worry about being scammed. You don't need a huge social media presence for these. However, for most of these, you will be required to do a review of some sort, either directly on the platform or on your Instagram, but there's usually not a requirement for the number of followers or anything like that. You just have to have a public Instagram account. The first place that I really like and the one that I use the most is called 0.8 liter, or I just call it 0.8 liter. It is an app in the App Store. I'll put links for everything in the description box. You don't have to memorize this stuff. You can just refer to the description box. The format for 0.8 liter is brands basically put up their products on there either for free, but you have to basically throw your name in the hat to see if you win this free product, or sometimes the brand will put up, let's say, 20 cleansers or 20 mascaras, and it's a first come, first served. You'll be able to see on the app when things are coming up, like let's say in 3 hours this is going live, or in 12 hours this is going live. You can set yourself a little alarm even if you'd like, but basically if there's a limited number of items and it is a try now campaign, that means first come, first served, and you're going to be paying $3.99 for the delivery of this via PayPal. So I used to do that quite a bit. Lately I've just been entering the free ones because I, to be honest, just really don't need any more skincare. But in the past, I've been able to get things like Hwang Jisoo on there, which is a fairly pricey brand. Higgy, very, very pricey brand. Benton, I'm From, Claire's. Let's see, there's sometimes there are brands that I've never heard of, but they just sound interesting. Yurang is another one. So these are all pretty well known now, but before they were well known, I saw them on 0.8 liter, and I either won them for free or I snatched them up for the $3.99. Sometimes the giveaways will say influencers first, which means that people with 1,000 or more followers are given priority. But for the majority of my time on 0.8 liter, I had nowhere close to 1,000 followers on Instagram, and I still won some free stuff. So it's a really nice app. You will be required to submit a review on Instagram. And also on 0.8 liter, it's the same text. You don't have to do 2 reviews, but they will publish it on their platform, and then you also have to do it on your public Instagram. But other than that, the product is yours to keep, and you do have to take 3 pictures of the product, but they don't have to be any certain professional quality or anything like that. You don't have to be a professional photographer. Number 2 is the Kbeauty app, and that's something I am new to, but I already won 2 giveaways on there. I will put a link again in the description box. I also have a referral code that you can enter when you sign up. I think you get extra points. The way that Kbeauty works, it's this huge database. They are based in Korea as far as I know, but they have different products in there that are not just Korean. It reminds me a little bit of influencer. So you can get on there and leave reviews for things, read reviews for things. You can put together a skincare routine, like tell the app, this is my step 1, step 2, step 3, and the app will even try to critique, like say, oh, you should maybe consider changing the order of these products around, or this product has something that's not the best for your skin type. You get points in the app by interacting with other people, like answering their questions or submitting reviews, especially if you have a picture review, you get points. And then with these points, you can enter giveaways. So you get points immediately when you sign up, which is usually enough to enter 1 giveaway, and so on and so forth. So I've won so far a face cream. In the giveaways that are completely free, you are required to submit a review on the Kbeauty app and a review on a public Instagram account, but there's no requirement for the number of followers, which is really nice. There's nothing to pay, no shipping and handling fees, nothing like that. I already received the cream that I won, and they give a very generous time frame for reviews. I got more than a month, or actually like 2 months to review it. And then the other thing that I won is a set of essences, which is valued at $140. And that is coming, and I don't have to submit that until end of April. This is February right now that I'm filming this. So very generous timeline. Number 3 are Instagram giveaways. those are sometimes a review giveaway, meaning the brand will stipulate there's a giveaway, but you have to submit a review if you win. And sometimes it's just a giveaway. And it's usually, you probably know the format. Like this post, tag your friends, share to your stories for extra entries or something like that. So I enter those occasionally. I'm pretty selective, especially if it's something like, oh, you have to follow us, which usually the account that posts the giveaway I'm already following, like CauseRx, for example, that I won one of their giveaways. I won a Be Plain giveaway. I've won quite a few actually. But a lot of the times it's like, follow us and this other account. And I only enter those if that second account actually seems interesting to me. I don't want to follow hundreds and hundreds of things just hoping to win something. And then usually you have to tag a friend or two. And my best recommendation for this is don't annoy your friends who have no interest in this. Like, pick a couple friends, maybe talk to them ahead of time and check if it's okay for you to tag them in giveaways. I have a couple of friends that tag me in giveaways and I tag them in giveaways, and it works well. If you want, I can be that friend for you. You can tag me. It's Kbeautyhobbit is my Instagram account. So you can always tag me in giveaways if you need to tag somebody for an entry. Next are review events that are not just on Instagram. So what I mean here are more specifically Josie review events, Style Korean review events, and Benton review events. There are others, I'm sure. But these platforms that I've mentioned, they all host these review events on their website. So you don't enter through Instagram, you enter through their website. Josie has them, I don't know, quarterly at least. They've slowed down a little bit with everything that's been going on, but they still have some. So that's something to keep an eye on. They do require for you to publish a review either on Instagram or whichever social media channel you submitted the application with. So you can use YouTube or a blog, but just Instagram works. And again, they don't usually have any kind of minimum number of followers required, which is really nice if you're just starting out, or especially if you're not a blogger. If you're just a skincare lover who likes to do reviews but don't have like an official blog, this would work. I've won the Style Korean giveaway once, which was amazing. It was for Pink Hang Yule set. I've won Josie giveaways many, many times. So I would definitely recommend that. I haven't won the Benton one, but that's okay. I mean, that doesn't mean that you won't. Next is the Yes Style Influencer Program. Now for this one, you do have to have some kind of social media presence. You get a choice to register an account. It can be an Instagram account, a YouTube, a blog, or all three. Or actually, I think having a blog, maybe you can't register that as a channel. I usually post reviews to my blog regardless, but definitely you can check that out. I have, as an influencer, a discount code with Yes Style, and it's Kbeautyhobbit. That can give you 5% off on your first order, 2% off on any other orders, and it works with all the sales that they do. So it's like an extra discount on top. But as part of the influencer program, Yes Style allows you to claim some free products. They put them up, I don't know, maybe once a month and for a certain amount of days. And there's always a certain amount of units available. So once they're all claimed, too bad. The one thing to keep in mind though with that, when you claim it, you still have to pay shipping. So if you are not planning on ordering anything else and you're not going to meet that minimum for free shipping, you might end up paying something. I don't use that very much. I love Yes Style, and I've entered, they have special review events just for influencers where you can enter and win something for free with free shipping. But those are special events. I've won their makeup look. I just won another one that's on the way. So that's something to look into. It's a little bit trickier and a little more involved than all the other things I've talked about, but still worth looking into if you are into this. Now, the next thing is more for people who have a blog. It doesn't mean like a website blog. It could be an Instagram blog, but you can pitch brands directly. And I've done that. I don't do that very much anymore because, to be honest, I have probably way more skincare than one individual human being needs in their life. But when I was first starting out, I didn't even have a website yet. All I had was an Instagram with maybe a couple hundred followers. But then I was also posting reviews on Facebook in Facebook groups. And Purito actually was the brand that I pitched, or I don't even know if you can say pitched. I basically sent them a message and said, hey, I really love your stuff. They were very small back then. They only had 3 products in their lineup. I've tried one and I really liked it. And I said, hey, I really like this. And I would love to review more of your things. Now, you have to be careful how you word this. You don't want to come off as you just begging for free stuff, because I don't think brands like that. You need to tell them what value you can bring. Say, hey, these are the reviews I've done. I post in this group, this is how many followers I have. This is how many members are in the group. You can try. You will probably have better luck with smaller brands with this kind of thing. But with Kbeautyhobbit, it actually grew into this years-long relationship, to a point where for a while, like when they were very, very small, they would just send me all their new stuff almost automatically. Like they would approach me and say, hey, we have new stuff coming out. Would you like to review it? We're going to mail it to you. I think their marketing this department grew now. They don't necessarily all know who I am, but if there's something that looks interesting to me and I haven't heard from them, but I want to try it, I'll just message them and say, hey, can I try this? And most of the time, actually every single time that I've ever asked, they're like, yeah, sure, here you go. And they just sent me actually a gift that was not Kbeautyhobbit branded, just a gift of different things from Korea for the holidays. So that's kind of nice. And the last tip I have for you is just have an engaging, cool platform. Have an Instagram or a blog or whatever you have that you're passionate about and that you like. Take as good of a quality pictures as you can, write as good of review as you can. I don't mean positive review, I mean as thought out and as detailed, as well planned out as you can. They don't have to be all positive. And actually, I would caution you strongly against writing positive reviews just because you got something for free. I mean, your audience is not stupid. They're going to know that you're lying. If everything you've ever tried you love, there's just no way that's not possible for most people. So if you have an engaging Instagram, and if you write something, write a review, whatever, tag the brands in it. And a lot of the times, I think that's how brands find me. Most of the things that I've ever received for free, people approached me. I got an email or an inbox on Instagram with an offer of, hey, would you like to review this? Would you like to review that? That's how I found Access Y, or actually they found me. That's like one of my favorite brands lately. So just do a good job with your content. And this again is more if you're a blogger versus just a regular Instagram user. But just do your best, and a lot of the times brands will approach you, which is why it doesn't make sense to start a blog with only hoping for free things. Free things do come, but not right away. It does take time, and it does take your money to buy products and review them. So only do this if you really like it. Only start a blog if you're really passionate. And if you actually are looking for tips on how to start a blog, I have a video specifically about that, and also another video about the worst part of being a blogger, because it's not all roses. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any other ways that you know of that are legitimate to score some free products, leave a note or leave a comment for me, and I'm sure the viewers would also appreciate your insight. So I'd love to hear from you. You can find me on Instagram at Kbeautyhobbit, on my blog Kbeautyhobbit.com, and in my private Facebook group Korean Beauty Fanatics. We recently hit 20,000 members, and that number just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing, and I love having all of you there. If you're not part of our group yet, I'd love for you to join. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much.